Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and right now you are looking at some products from a company called Pascha. This is their organic dark chocolate, and I want to thank Simon for sending me the chocolate and for providing me with these products that I can share with you and also taste as well. And the company does offer some other great products, and I will have a link right below this video to their website so you can check out all they offer. And I'm really looking forward to some of their other products that I'm also going to be reviewing. Their spreads. They have a rice milk chocolate. They also going to have sugar-free chocolates as well. So I have 7 different varieties, and there's a lot of information I want to share with you first before I actually try them. So first to tell you, their products are free of 8 allergens. They're free of peanuts. And they're peanut-free, nut-free, dairy-free, soy-free, wheat-free, gluten-free, egg-free, and sesame-free. So if you have any allergies to any of those, you are able to have them. They're also non-GMO project verified. They're certified vegan. They're paleo certified. They're also OU kosher, USDA certified organic. So that's really good. And this is their old packaging, which is a little darker. Their new packaging is actually lighter and brighter. Here's a picture on their brochure what they'll be looking like. So it's a little different. And on each of the packages, they have some really good information. I like how they're set up. They don't fall down here. How they're set up is that they have some nice information on the sides of the packaging. Like this one is their 55% cacao, and it says light and blissful taste on one side, and then here it tells you that's 55. And it also says organic dark chocolate here. And then they have some really good information on the back, which is all their nutritional information. Where it's sourced from, what the ingredients are. So it says bean to bar near the source, made in a dedicated allergen-free facility. It's made with fine aroma cacao, or cocoa beans I should say, full ingredient traceability, no genetically modified ingredients. So that's all very important information. And it's a product of Peru. The company's actually based in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And they said these should be stored in a cool, dry place. So once you open them, if you want to store them in the fridge, I guess you can do that as well. I haven't done that. But what I'm going to do is tell you a little bit more. Because I had some questions that I asked Simon, and he emailed me back. So I wanted to know what the difference is between the percentage of cacao, or cocoa I should say, or it's cacao, either one. Cacao. So there's 55, there's also 70, and there's 85. So what he told me was that that's the strength of the chocolate. It varies with the percent of ingredients, and the percent of cacao refers to the proportion of the weight of the bar that comes from the cacao bean. The balance is essentially sugar, so 85% would be a stronger one, so this one would be a stronger one, as opposed to the 55, which would be sweeter, so that wouldn't be as sweet. So that's the difference. Then I asked him about what is deodorized cacao butter, because they use cacao butter in here as well. So what that means is that the butter has been processed to eliminate some of the volatile notes, which is the flavors and aromas, that occur naturally, so that the cacao butter just contributes to the texture and overall fat percentage and viscosity meaning it's being thick, sticky, and semi-fluid in consistency. So the viscosity of the chocolate does not separately contribute to the flavor. So that's all it's meant for, to add to the texture as opposed to the taste. So that is good information to know about. And everything they use is organic. They use organic, unrefined cane sugar. They also have different other things in their products, vanilla, and some of them have also different berries and stuff that I'm going to talk about as well. So let's see. So I think what I'm going to do now is start with the first one. No, I wanted to tell you about cocoa. So chocolate, they don't have, of course, the packaging. So this is from a company called Super Good For You Foods. To tell you a little bit about cacao, what the benefits are of it. So it gives you lasting energy. It's a muscle relaxant. It also stimulates blood flow. And I did a video from Super Good Foods, so if you want to check that out as well. Super Good For You Foods, I should say. Also, it's a natural source of theobromine, which provides lasting energy, relaxes muscles, stimulates blood flow. That's what I just said, but that's what it is. It's one of mankind's oldest and widely used ingredients. So in case you didn't know, and it's got bit of iron, magnesium, potassium, as far as that. They also use cacao nibs, so I'm going to mention that as well. That's also a potent antioxidant, energy booster, and high in fiber. So this is also the cacao nibs from Super Good For You Foods. So They provide a natural infusion of anthocyanidin and epicatechin, which are potent antioxidant flavonoids found in cacao. It's a product of the theobromol cacao tree. It's also high in magnesium and theobromine, which I mentioned before, and also high in fiber as well. So that is used in one of theirs, the cacao nibs. So the first one I'm going to start with is their 55% chocolate. And this is their tagline also is passionately pure. And it's also fair trade certified. I did not mention that before. So this one serving size would be 10 pieces of it, and there's 2.5 servings in here, and it comes in a 3.5 ounce bar. Those are the bars. They also make some mini bars as well. And so if you had 10 pieces, that would give you 6% iron and 4% vitamin C. Nothing else much. You know, it's of course higher in fat because they use cocoa butter, they use the cocoa mass, the sugar, and the vanilla. So it has 4 ingredients. So I'm going to open this bar up. I haven't tried them as yet. It's got these little stickers on them, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to cut a piece and try it as well. And then I'll tell you the difference between these and the different percentage of cacao. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. So it comes in this nice package. Oh, that's really nice. I like how this comes. So it says on here, organic, fair trade, kosher, gluten-free, wheat-free, soy-free, preservative-free, egg-free, and sesame-free, tree nut-free, extra pure, preservative-free. So that's on the packaging, which is really cool. It's a foil packaging. So I'm going to open that up and show you what it looks like as well. So I'll open up the bar. I'll try to tear it down here and get it open. Smells good. Smells like chocolate. So here is what the bar looks like. So here you can see it's made into squares, which is very smart. They cut it already. So I don't think I'll need to use a knife. I could just actually break one off, hopefully. I didn't break it exactly perfect, but I'll go ahead and try it. It tastes good. It tastes like chocolate. Of course, if you're trying to stay away from dairy, most chocolates make dairy with dairy in it. And this one's nice because it's not. So that's very nice. It's got a nice flavor, sweet. Doesn't have that many ingredients, so it's pretty simple. I'm going to just put that back in the packaging here. Now, the next one I have is also 55% cacao with the cacao nibs. So that's this one here. This one's same amount of pretty much ingredients. The fat is 16 grams if you have 10 pieces. I just had like 1 piece. So this one, what else this one has that the other one doesn't have is the cacao nibs. Everything else is the same. So I'm going to open this one up. Let's see where I put those stickers. I don't know where they went. Okay, so I'm going to open this one up to show you. You know, same thing, same packaging on the foil. And I'm going to tear this open. And this one is different, and I'll show you because it's got the cacao. Now, this one I think already broke in half or in a quarter while I was opening the package. So let me see if I could get it out for you to see the cacao nibs in here. Trying to get it out. So you can see them on the back. See the cacao nibs? They're embedded into the chocolate. So I'm just going to break off a little piece with the cacao nibs. So what it is it gives it a little crunch. So it's basically the same except the additional cacao nibs on it. I'm going to get this back in the package if I can, since it already broke. And then I'm going to go on to the next one. The next one has golden berries. Now, I didn't talk to you about golden berries yet, so I'm going to do that right now, as soon as I get this back in the package. Okay. So, golden berries, I actually have some right here from another company called Foods Alive that I've done many videos for. So, golden berries are actually also known as Incan berries, Aztec berries, Cape gooseberries, or ground cherries. And they're tangy. They're originally from Peru as well, which is just funny because this is Peruvian chocolate, so it comes from Peru. It's grown in also many parts of the world, including South Africa, United Kingdom, and New Zealand. It's sweet and tart, and it contains significant amounts of polyphenols, which are normally found in grapes and red wine, and also carotenoids that are powerful elements of human health. So that has a lot of nutritional benefits. Excuse me. Excuse me. And just to show you what the golden berry looks like, this is the golden berry. It's dried, and that's what they use in the chocolate. These dried berries. Let's see if there's anything else that they use besides that. No, that's the only other additional ingredient that is in the chocolate. So I think this one might have a little bit more vitamin C because the golden berries do have more vitamin C. So it says that the golden berries are superfood fruit found in the Andes Mountains. And let's see, what else? Doesn't say anything else on there, but it might have said something else on the packaging. And on here, let me see. So this one, it says it's the one that I first had. On here it says a little different on the packaging. It says these are sustainably sourced Criollo cocoa beans. That's what they're called. Mild tasting dark chocolate was the blue one. Then the other one with the cacao nibs. It's roasted cacao nibs that are used. And then this one with the golden berries, it says sustainably sourced. So that's just some other information that was actually on the packaging, on the brochure, I should say. Excuse me. So now this one I'm going to open up, and I don't know how they did this, so maybe they embedded it into the chocolate as well. I think they did. I'm going to try to open it without it breaking. Let's see how we do here. And I could show it to you. So yeah, what they do is they embed it into the bar. I could show you a little bit. So the front looks the same, but the back is where you see the berries. Now I don't know if it's in all of them because I don't see them throughout the thing. So I'm going to try to break off a piece with the berry so that I can actually taste it. Now this is also 55% cacao, so it's not as strong, but the berry gives it a nice bit of a tart flavor. I like that. Now the next one is interesting too. It's different. It has lucuma in it, and this is 70% cacao. So lucuma is an Incan superfood. So they said they replace half of the sugar with lucuma, which is a Latin American superfruit that is sweet but low glycemic and gives a rich caramel note. And I wanted to tell you a little bit more about lucuma because I looked that up. So that's the only other thing it has in here is the lucuma powder. Everything else I believe is the same. Okay, so a little bit more about lucuma. I looked up, it's actually a fruit, subtropical, native to the Andean valleys and produced in Chile, Peru, and Ecuador. It has also lots of different trace elements in it. It has a maple-like taste. It's pronounced lucuma. It's anti-inflammatory, high in fiber. It's a great sugar substitute. It's got beta-carotene, iron, zinc, vitamin B3, calcium, protein, potassium, sodium, magnesium, phosphorus, copper, and iodine. So lots of good stuff that's good for the body. So they use the actual lucuma powder. But it actually is a fruit. If you ever look it up online, you'll see. It's like an orange flesh-colored fruit. But when you get the powder, and I've used the powder before, it's more of a beige color. So this one might be a little stronger flavor because of the 77 cacao, because they use the lucuma. Let's see, the amount of sugar in here, I want to see compared to the other ones. See, that's much different. So this only has 8 grams of sugar for the 10 pieces, as opposed to this one with the golden berries says 18 grams of sugar. And let's see what the other ones say. Also 18 grams. So that's very interesting that that's how they're able to lower the sugar, the amount of sugar that's used. So this one is not going to have anything to show you. It's the same chocolate. It's just the taste. It's going to probably be a little bit different, a little more like a caramel flavor. So it's the same bar. And I'm just going to break off a little piece here as well, just to taste it. I can definitely taste the difference. I don't taste it as sweet as far as the sugar goes, but I do taste more like a caramel flavor, and very nice. So the fact that it's lower in sugar might be attractive to some people who don't want to do a lot of sugar. And let's see if there's any other information on here. Lucuma. No, it's just, I think it's the same. Okay, so then the next one I have is a very interesting one. This is a 70% cacao, and this has got organic Arabica coffee in it. And it says a bold taste of cacao and coffee beans. And it says else here, it's a smooth, rich chocolate. Again, maybe the same, it says Criollo, I think. Criollo cacao, cocoa beans. So this one's probably going to taste a little more rich in flavor as far as the Arabica coffee, which is also from Peru. So it says it's here for organic coffee from Peru for a smooth and exciting taste fusion. So let's see how that is. And I'm going to probably smell this one too, because it's probably going to smell a little bit different because of the coffee in it. And now I'm not sure how much amount of caffeine is in here, because I don't think it tells you. And this one is lower in sugar too, only 10 grams of sugar. They use the roasted coffee. It's the only other ingredient that's different in here, and they have vanilla in here as well, which they have in most of the bars, or I think all the bars. So yeah, it does have, just smelled it now, and it does smell like coffee. So if you want to get your coffee and your chocolate, you can get it right here. So it does have that rich coffee flavor. Probably flavor too, I'm saying the smell actually. So let's try a little piece of that. I can definitely taste it. I taste that robust flavor, because I'm not a coffee drinker myself. So it'll be interesting to know how much caffeine would be in here, because it is the second to last ingredients. It's ground roasted coffee that they use. But it's nice. It's got a, definitely like, it tastes like you're eating coffee basically, instead of drinking it. The next one I have here is their 70% cacao. Simple like the other, that's 55%. Which is, so what it is there's less cacao, and also there's actually less sugar in here. There's only 13 grams, as opposed to the 55 one had 19 grams. So there's less sugar in here. Ooh, that coffee one, I'm still tasting it. That's actually nice. So again, same product, but just less sweet. And let's see if there's anything else to tell you here. No, nothing different on the other brochure. I thought maybe there was something different to say. So I'm just sensing that this one won't taste as sweet because there is less sugar content. I still have that coffee flavor in my mouth. It's actually nice. So yeah, it doesn't smell as sweet either. I think the other one smelled much sweeter. So again, I'm just going to break off a little piece just to try. No, definitely not as sweet, but still tasty. Yeah, it still tastes good. Not, just a little different, but not, I thought it would be like a bolder taste, but it does have some sugar in it, just not as much. Now, this one has even less. This is the 85% cacao. Again, it just has 4 ingredients: the cacao, or the cocoa, the sugar, the cocoa butter, and the vanilla. But this only has 7 grams of sugar. This one had 13, and then the highest one had 19. So I'm interested to see the difference in the taste on this one. And let's see, is there any other information to share on here? No, it's the same. Okay, just checking. Make sure I don't miss anything. So for those of you who want even less sugar, then this would be the way to go. I'm sure it still has some sweetness to it, but not as much. When I smell it, I don't smell any sweetness to it. I'm going to just try a little piece of this one as well. So this one doesn't, you can barely taste the sweetness. I mean, it has a little, since it's only 7 grams and 10 pieces, I'm only having a small piece. It's nice, so for those of you who want the least amount of sugar, then you would get the 85% cacao. And those of you who want more sugar would go down to the 55. So that's what makes it very interesting. So those are the 7 different varieties that you can check out. And for me personally, I like the ones with added things in it. I like the lucuma. I like the golden berries. But they all taste good. The coffee one was very interesting, very unusual. Kind of the flavor stays with you for a while. Doesn't quite go away. So definitely check them out if you're a chocolate person and you're looking for something that's healthy, pure, free of allergens, only uses organic ingredients. then this is the way to go. So I hope you will try them and check out their website and all that they offer. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.